friends, and welcome back to the farmhouse. It's so great to have you here today. This has been one of our rainiest Aprils yet. And the weather forecast says it's going to continue to rain most of this week. That means there's a slight delay getting into the garden. But that's okay, because sometimes you could use a rainy day to help you get things done inside. I am of the type that once I get outside, I forget there's an inside. So I'm going to take advantage of these rainy days and get some of the things I've been putting off done on the inside. The first little job I have on my list is to prepare some pickled red onion. I really like pickled red onion, and I like to eat it on many things, but I want to batch prepare some of my mock tropical smoothie hummus veggie wraps. I have done this before, and they are so good and so quick and so healthy for a quick little meal. So I'm going to prepare my onions so they can soak for a day or two. Next, I'm going to move on to laundry. Rainy days are a great day to get caught up, and I am trying to get caught up. I have already switched my wardrobe from winter clothes to spring and summer, and I've packed away 90% of my winter clothes. I just have a few items left out, and it's been cold and wet and rainy, so I've had to dip into my cold weather clothes, and so I have to do laundry more frequently, and I was getting a little bit behind this week. So this rainy day turned out to be a great day to get caught up on laundry. While doing laundry, I realized that my two favorite blue denim shirts both have something wrong with them that I need to give some attention to. This one, I've noticed that there is a large stain here. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can see it. And I don't know what created it. I don't know if it's food, grease, or some kind of other stain, but I am going to try to start with what usually works best, and we're going to pre-treat this one. One, I accidentally hung outside on a post, and as you can see, the sun made a big fade mark in the back. So it's blue, fade, blue. We're going to try to fix that one too. The plan to fix the faded blue shirt is to dye it. I'm adding some salt to the water and now the dye. And I'm just going to stir it, add my shirt, and then I'm just going to let it go for about an hour, stirring occasionally so that it gets completely covered. And then when it's ready, I'm going to take it out. I'm going to rinse it out, and then I'm going to rinse, soak, rinse until the water runs pretty clear. As I said before, we've had a lot of rain. How much rain, do you ask? Well, I'd like to tell you, but I cannot be sure because my rain gauge is broken. It has a couple really big cracks in it that happened because it rained and it got cold. I didn't realize it was going to freeze, and I left the rain in there and it cracked the container. I'm going to try to fix it with something safe for the wildlife as well, because when this is full of rain, I empty it into a little water dish that I have for the bees and the butterflies. So I want it to be fixed, but I want it to be safe. picture window is in our living room, and it's so nice to sit here and look out the window. The problem is that the birds fly and they smack into the window and they get hurt, and that's pretty sad. I wanted to try something. I bought some sheets of window clings. The problem is that the sheets have numbers, but the numbers are out of sequence. Only a couple of them have the sequence correct. Some of them are 3, 7, 2, 6, 9, 4, all on the same page, and so you don't know how they're supposed to go. In fact, there's 0 instructions that came with these. So I decided to cut them apart, put them together, 2 3s together, 2 2s together. Some of them only had 1 line of leaves. And we're going to try to make some sense of this with the best we can and see what we come up with. I remember it was a really pretty picture when I ordered them, but like I said, they came with 0 instructions, and it's not making a whole lot of sense right now, but hopefully once I get putting them up, it'll start to make sense. And it did. They were long trailing, and so the ones that had 2 sets of leaves, you added them together to make a long leaf. These were very easy to put up. They were very clingy. I didn't have to wet the window first. And I can tell you, if you get a little OCD about making it work, you can pull them off and put them back on. It was very easy to use. And when I was finished, I turned around to ask my team, how did it look? What was their opinion? And this is the response that I got. Hello. Anyone? Anyone? What do you think? Abby? Flo? Bear? Anyone? I will say that I think these turned out quite lovely. They are very stunning, and the camera just does not do them justice. They look like they're painted on. Very pretty, and they are quite long, so I'm really hoping they will help prevent the birds from getting injured. And they're very pretty to look at, so it's a win-win for me. This rainy day seemed like the perfect time to accomplish this task that I've been putting off for quite a while. My wooden cutting boards have been needing a good oiling for a long time. This was a perfect slow-moving day that I could give them a good oil and just take my time and get it absorbed in very well to help preserve them for a long time. Thanks for watching, and thanks for sharing this week at the farmhouse with me. I'll see you soon.